another double-digit loss in Fairfax for your Mason Patriots, 78-64. If you were in attendance, though, you got to see a show from A.J. Wilson. He's the KMN Law Firm Player of the Game with, I think, 23 and 9, 2 more blocks. Only has a few more to set the single-season record for blocks for a Mason Patriot. You know, we're looking for a little bit more from Javon, a guy that has proven over and over again that he can light it up, the Green Lantern. But tonight, not so much. And if we're going to have a chance to win, we're going to need him in that 15-plus point range. But, you know, again, dealing with injuries, Jamal Hartwell on a minutes limit. I don't know what he's sick with or what's going on, but you know, it's definitely hurting us. When he's on, when he's hitting threes, looking at the Cayman Islands, we're a pretty good team. So again, kind of just battling an injury a little bit, but a lot of you, including myself, for a couple years now, have been wondering what is our offensive identity. I thought tonight was the perfect time to ask Coach about that in the presser, and this is what he had to say.
When talking about finding an identity, you know, what is our identity, or what would you like our identity? What would you like Mason's identity to be on offense specifically?
On offense, our identity, you know, you'd like to be able to be an inside out and be able to score in the paint and knock down threes and take advantage of defensive miscues. You know, and one of the things is you know, with Justin's emergence, with Xavier's emergence, things like that, you know, there's a little better spacing when you play 4 round 1, but you know, that required, you know, Jamal being ready to go. So a lot of our reserves right now, because of the injuries we have, are front court reserves. So we've had to kind of, you know, reinvent or tweak a little bit how we play.
I don't know if we got our answer. You know, it sounded like he wanted to do everything better. You know, it sounds like their identity is unknown at this point. You lose a guy like Kyer, the leader, the captain. There's going to be some stuff that you got to figure out. But I was hoping for him to say, you know, I want to be one of the best three-point shooting teams in the A-10, or I want to be able to score with the best of them down low. Didn't really get that. But I did ask him about Josh Aduro. We won't pan to it. But he had a lot of positive things. Check our presser video on GMU Giant Killer on our Twitter. We're always streaming it live, so you can find out the answer there. You know, I'm high on Aduro. The guy has post moves for days. You can tell he's not quite physically there, but has a presence. Looks like he's going to be a contributor and a starter here going forward. I don't know, I'm hopeless. You know, I reset probably about a week ago. I said, you know, expectations have got to be reset. I reset. It's a little bit easier to watch, but I'm getting tired of the false hope we have all game long. It's like we're keeping it within striking range, about 10 or less, and all of a sudden, no matter what, ends up being a double-digit loss. I'm frustrated, but I think the frustration is kind of set in. You know, are we a pig? We'll find out. It would be nice to stay out of that play-in game, but it's looking, you know, it's not looking good. So, if nothing else, continue to fill EBA. And the players deserve you. You know, they thought they'd be better. The whole building thought we'd be better, but they still deserve for you to come out and show them some love. Guys, this is Brian of By George. We'll be going to the Bonnies game here on Saturday, so make sure you follow us and keep up with our coverage. But I'm as frustrated as you guys, but it's time we all hit the reset button.